کاوش مدیا.
The central gravity of Israel will remain very little around Tel Aviv area, very close to the borders of Israel, and Israel will remain without too many areas which cannot be reached by missiles and from outside. In today, missiles and capabilities of Hezbollah and Hamas, there is not even one area that they cannot reach. And we will have to think all the time about the infrastructure of Israel, how we find enough capabilities that will remain untapped, although they will launch their missiles and rockets into Israel. So it is an issue of combination between geography and the ability of Israel to survive the attack and to continue to act under fire of precise missiles. And it is not going to be changed. There is no any solution. We can find some ways to minimize it, but the problem will remain. Israel do not have too many infrastructure capabilities because we are so little. Iran is still there, try to reach the point in which they can produce a nuclear military capability. They didn't stop the efforts. They continue with the long-range missiles because according to the agreement, it is not forbidden. They continue with the R&D of the new generation of centrifuges, and they are very much near the point in which they can use it. They have now more enriched uranium materials than before the agreement, and they are looking and watching what is happening in the United States of America. Iran is still there in their efforts to reach the military nuclear capability. At the same time, they try to build around Israel a ring of fire. Israel is very active to prevent it in Syria. Israel is less active to prevent it in West Iraq. But the logic of Iranian is very clear: to bring their capabilities near to Israel, to build the ring of fire based on what they have in Lebanon, what they want to have in Syria and Western Iraq, and at the same time to keep Tehran far away, very secure, so they will have all the capabilities close to Israel, and we will not have these capabilities close to Iran.
آنچه در مورد ما میگویند